Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we're going to have a look on how to use Matlab simulation, Matlab software in analysis of control system. So first of all, you download a Matlab package from UITM using the link that we have provided you in the WhatsApp group, and then go ahead and install the Matlab software package. So once you have installed this software, click open and launch the software. Upon the software is launched, go and set the layout of the environment so that we can standardize the typical layout for the software. So I'm using the default, so the default layout looks like this. Okay, so here is the working directory. So whatever code that you written and you save will be in the current directory. You can change, or you can link to this directory by invoke this tab and then go to the directory that you want to work on. So for example, I'm going to choose desktop, and in this desktop I'm going to make a new folder. So let's say get start Matlab, create, and then now this is my working directory. So I'm going to clear this bunch of code so that we can start fresh, and then let's discuss about the component in the layout. So just now we have this current folder. Okay, typically in the default layout we have only 1, 2, 3, and the other one is the script. So for example, I click blank script, it will populate the section on the top right corner here. Okay, so let's say I'm going to save this as a name. So control save, and then it will save on in the current directory. So let's say first code. Okay, so make sure to use underscore instead of space. It is very case sensitive. You cannot use, for example, first and then code, but you need to use underline or underscore such that it is one whole term here. First code. You cannot start with, for example, 0, 1, 2, 3. The first character must be alphabet. The first character must be alphabet. Okay, go ahead and save this code. It will appear here. Okay, first code, right? So this is our first code. Let it empty first. Let it empty. We're not going to write anything yet, but we're going to use this the main command window. So this main command window is similar to this environment. What we can do here is almost the same that what we can capable to do here. So for example, to clean the screen, what we use is CLC, clear clear the cursor. That is meant by CLC. CLC, clear cursor. And then the alternative, or the second code is clear all, also with the same function, but this clear all will clear everything in this workspace. So this is the temporary storage for values variable that you declare, that you set in this command window and in this code. Okay, so clear all. Of course nothing happened because we do not have any variable stored yet. And then the best practice is to use, first is clear all, and the second one is CLC, clear circle, clear circle cursor. So since this Matlab is mathematical in array, the process that Matlab used to solve certain problems is in form of array, in form of matrix. So we need to familiarize ourselves of how to set or how to define a metric in this platform. For example, if we want to declare a scalar, is simply, for example, a is equals to any number, any value. So for example 12, you can choose whether you want to have semicolon or not. For example, if you set it without semicolon, what will happen is that it will directly display on this main command window. It also store in this workspace. But if you choose not to display, then what you need to do is to put semicolon and enter. It will go to storage without display the result of what you have set just now. Okay, and then for matrix, normally we write it this way. So for example, matrix B is matrix. Since it is matrix, we need to put the bracket for it. So for example, matrix of 2 by 2. So 2 by 2, 1 2 is 1 2 is the first row. So 1 2 is the first row. The second row, we need to invoke the semicolon to specify that the following number will be the second row. So 3 and 4. Okay, so now you can see it appear in this workspace storage. So if you double click, you will get the result as what we intended the metric should looks like, right? So 1 2 is row number 1, and then row number 2 is 3 4. Okay, so let's say if we want to have an operation of A and B, so we name a new matrix C, which is, for example, A multiply B. So we just directly multiply scalar A into B with individual multiplication. Okay, because scalar multiply the matrix, it will individually multiply the value of scalar into individual matrix coefficient, right? And then now we're going to make use the editor. So this editor will function the same as main command window. The only difference is that what we write in the main command window will not be stored anywhere. It just appear in this main command window. But if we write code in this editor, we can save the code and we can run the code by simply type the code here. Okay, we will illustrate this using the same piece of code that we have written just now. So A is equals to 12 just now, and then we have matrix B, which is equals to 1 2, and then we have 3 and 4. Okay, and then C is equals to A multiplied with B, and then maybe it is good to write something on the first few lines. For example, comment the code for simple multiplication of scalar and matrix, right? And then a good practice is to use clear all and then CLC. Okay, and then we save this code. Go ahead and click save. Right, and then now we can run this code by typing on the main command window first code. So I do not type all the name for the code, but I use tab to invoke the available name with the first name, right? And then enter. You'll see you will get the same result here. So if we clear everything, so clear everything, and then we do the first task that we have done just now, and then you can see that the workspace stored the value, the variable that we have set, we have assigned it to process, to do multiplication and so forth, right?